Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So my name is Natasha here at Mybougiefarmhouse. I do DIY interior design and gardening videos. It's been a little bit of time. I haven't been here in a long time, so let me update you on some of the things that we've done. I started the rose bed, and actually they're doing pretty well. I need more dirt, but they're looking like they're doing pretty well. Let me see if I can turn this around. So we started the rose bed over here, and as you can see, I need much more dirt, but this was starting to die and I wanted to get them in the ground. Y'all see a video about this a little bit later once I actually get it finished, but that's what we have so far. Let's do a quick little garden tour because I'm going to change some things and y'all might be a little mad at me. So as you can see, the garden is a mess. It is wildly overgrown. I had all of these, I think these is like the sun gold tomatoes that grew themselves, and it's just too much. So one thing I'm going to do probably today is pull these because it's too much for me to deal with. I can't even get to all of the things that's inside of it because it's just so wildly overgrown. I tried to like stake them up, but it just made it more dense and more compact. So I'm going to get rid of this. We had a massively overproducing squash. Yes, we had a massively overproducing squash. She did well for me. However, I think a vine board got to her, so she's gonna go today as well. So let me show you the good things that I have. So I guess we'll get started over here, and these are my green stalks. I have peppers growing in them. I got one zucchini out of this. My daughter must have put a zucchini in there. Oh look, I didn't even know I had this. I have this, which by the way, I did not know that banana peppers actually will turn red if you leave them on too long. I have a couple, well, too ripened I guess. I have a few inside the house that are turning red, so it's time to do something with them. I have mint down the bottom here. And then literally my daughter just seeded those, so I'm gonna pull those out as well. And then I think we're gonna get started with some of our fall crops. Oh, we have, I see you. Now these strawberries have been doing really well for me this year. We've gotten a few strawberries every single day we come out here. As you can see, there's some over here. We got peppers growing. I haven't really had a major harvest of peppers yet. They're looking like they need to be fertilized, which is fine. Oh, you look like you're dying. Oh, I see some new, my geraniums. It's kind of a bad time to be out here. Oh, I put, look at that. We got onions. I got sweet potato in there and basil over here, as well as just some flowers. And then of course the dill. Ooh, that looks good. Like I said, we're gonna pull this out in the garden in minutes bed. It's doing well, but I realized I messed up. I over planted it. Let me pull you back so you can really see the effect of the garden in minutes bedding. Now mind you, this is my first time trying square foot gardening, and so here's the zucchini. As you can see, we still have 1 or 2 more coming. I've gotten so much zucchini and squash out of here. This is a squash plant. No, another zucchini. I harvested one this morning. You can see there's 2 more right down there. Over here is my squash plant, which I think she might be tired. We might be trying to, and in the middle of here, which was my bed, but I don't know if you can see it down there, is actually some peppers. So I definitely did not plant this I should have planted it in a better way. In the middle we have all tomatoes and a tomatillo. Nobody told me a tomatillo would go so crazy because the tomatillo is literally all the way through there. I didn't know, but hey, you learn, you grow. Next year to be better. And then if I can show you guys, I'm really excited about this. We got a baby pumpkin. Can you see the pumpkin? Oh, and it's just a little tiny pumpkin. Now these were supposed to be like those little I think it's called little Jack Little or Little Jacks. So they're supposed to be super small. I thought I was gonna get more than just one, but it's okay. All of my my pumpkins did not do well this year, so it is what it is. Over here, another green stock. So I've had a few peppers that we've taken off of here already. The top portion is all of my like banana peppers, red cayenne peppers, and jalapenos. Here we have some bell peppers, as you can see. More of my geraniums, which are actually doing pretty well out here. We have, these are green beans, but I'm seeing flowers but no actual green beans yet. This is the basil that is trying to bolt on me. I have been loving basil this year. It's been doing really well. And then let's see, over here more green peppers, and yes, more peppers throughout there, and some onions at the bottom. On the other side of the Garden in Minutes bed, we have green beans right here, which I have a good amount. Easy. We have peppers, but you gotta go low. You got peppers down here. The tomatillo is popping through over on this side as well, and then but we also have more tomatoes. We have so many tomatoes coming. So like I said, I'm gonna pull that out today, and then I'm also gonna pull, like I said, this whole bed out. As you can see, like I have some curly kale up in there, and what else do we have? Basil down there, and we're gonna get that too. So I really want to get started on some of my fall crops. I think I wasn't going to do fall crops this year, but with this whole listeria outbreak, honey, I ain't got time. Oh, it's looking like we're starting to get some disease up and through here. See? I don't know if it's just the hot weather. It's been super hot. Oh, I see one. You're ready. Lemon boy. That is this bed again. So again, this bed as well was all self-seeded with volunteers. Volunteers. I planted a lot myself, but I have a ton of volunteers, so this garden has gone into mayhem this year. I think I'm going to pull these two because I thought these trellises was going to be a great idea, and it's not seeming like it. Like, that's a hot mess. Or maybe it's just me, but it also feels like the garden kind of exploded at one point. Like, it was perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden it just exploded. So yeah, it is what it is. So again, these are all beefsteak. It's literally 2 plants that have just gone massive and taken over, and every time it rained really bad last night, so the garden is looking kind of a mess. But every time I try to stake it up, it just happens again. We had some, what's down there? It was another pumpkin down there, and of course, because these got so big, the pumpkin got shaded over and it didn't recover. So yeah, moving on. Look, like I said, sometimes things just aren't gonna go right. Like, I tried, but it's not going perfect. I put a few cucumbers right over in here. See this? This was only literally like 4 or 5 cucumber plants. I haven't been mad. This is the first year I've actually been able to make what do you call them? Pickles. However, it's crazy. Like, as you can see, I planted one over here, and this obelisk has fallen. So yeah, ooh, pickle, cucumber. But it has been really massively producing. Like, I have some cucumbers up there. I don't know if you can see them, but there's some up there, and they're kind of like too tall where I can't even get them. So I might have to get my husband to get them for me. I have onions in this bed. Hold up, let's switch you back around. All right, so back to this bed. In this bed, we have squash, as you can see. Some are coming there, and then we have just a ton of cucumbers everywhere. Everything else I tried to grow in here has not fully lived. Like, we got some zinnias. The flowers are doing well. We got zinnias. We got basil, which is doing good. And then back there, I have, look at those ants. I've been having an ant problem this year. I forgot what kind of plant that is. I can never remember the name of that one. It's okay. It's all right. And then here's another self-seeded. Let me pull it back so you can see how bad it all of the ones that self-seeded have grown massive this year. Like, this was a volunteer, this is a volunteer plant. I forgot what they're called. If I think about it, I'll tell you. But this was a volunteer, and it literally has gone crazy. It was this tiny one, and I even pruned it a couple times, and they still got crazy on me. Over here, so we have, which I'm very excited about. Oh no, it's a squash on it. Woo! You scared me. There's a squash bug on it. You need to get up off my tomatoes. Hello. You want to go where? Yeah, go ahead. Go to the playground. Okay. So right here we have a Cherokee purple tomato, which was struggling in the garden minutes bed because it got all shaded out by that pumpkin. I put it over here and literally is thriving. It's only been a couple of weeks. And then here is sweet potatoes, Roma tomato, sweet potatoes. I think that's supposed to be a beefsteak because that's the only kind I had. Beefsteak, sweet potatoes. Now these sweet potatoes, I'm trying to figure out if I can, which I might just do anyway, is like hill them up and like fill it up to the top of this because they have exploded. Like, look, they're all over and through here, which I didn't know they actually root themselves to the ground, which is I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. What are you doing? Oh, okay. And so I may be getting sweet potatoes this year. That's exciting. But yeah, that's literally all for my little garden. We don't have that much happening. It's a lot of issues right now, but I mean, it's also going to be August tomorrow. So that's my garden tour. Other than that, if you want to watch us, now I might wait till this evening because there's a lot of, I'm seeing a whole lot of like bees and stuff out right now. So I might wait till this evening to pull those tomatoes. But I'm definitely going to be redoing this bed. I'm going to be taking out all of these tomatoes soon. These had potatoes. I said tomatoes. I'm going to be pulling out all of these onions soon. These had potatoes in it, so that's gone. And now I think this whole bed is going to just turn into a bed for the fall. So I actually wasn't going to, like I said, I wasn't going to actually do fall gardening this year, but because of the listeria breakout and all of the recalls that's been happening this year, it's getting kind of crazy. So it's like, you know what, let's just continue growing our own food. So if you have enjoyed this, thank you for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed my horrible looking garden. It is, oh, you know, I didn't show you some of the best things. Hold on. So over here in the trenches, we have a watermelon growing. We have one. And then over in the other side, I can't believe I forgot to tell you all this. And then over through the woods here, which, by the way, we're getting some more strawberries. But over here, we have, I don't know if you can see it down there. There is a cantaloupe growing down there, and we have two up top, which I actually need to stake up, because from what I hear is that if you don't stake them, oh, we got another one coming. Look at that. How is it trying to grow now towards the end of the season? I swear this thing is just doing what it wants, and I've been letting it. But from what I just hear is that they drop once they actually fully ripen, so I need to actually like stake them up so that way we don't lose them. But yeah, that's what's happening over here. All right, so I hope you all have enjoyed watching this overgrown version of a garden. It's not pretty garden. I'm sorry, not this year, maybe next year. I do plan to, like, what do you call it, take all of this, and I want to put rocks down this year because the weeds have gotten through here like crazy. But thank you all for coming to my little corner of my garden. I hope you all have had a great time since I last spoke to you. And I really hope that you all will come back, subscribe, and come back, because we will be putting out more videos. I'm sorry, y'all. I literally will record these videos, but I suck at editing. So They're just sitting on that drive. I'm gonna get it together. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it together. But thank you all for watching, and I will talk to y'all next week.